So this, I'm using a webcam that I just got, that I just reviewed, and I decided to use it to show you this phone. This is the CAT uh, S42 smartphone. Okay, it is from the company Caterpillar that makes, working construction type equipment, the trucks, and that's why the box is yellow, I guess. Um, I'm going to lower this camera a bit so that you can see a bit more of this. So it is. I've been trying it for a while now, and it is a nice phone. Side buttons. Here you have on off, right? Volume up and volume down. These two. Okay. On the top here, I'll open it up. You have a regular headphone jack right here. Okay. Trying to focus this in for you. On the other side, of the side here is it's a dual SIM plus an SD card that goes in here. And this is a programmable button that allows you to do long tap, double tap, single tap, and program it for different functions. At the bottom, there is the charging port that's covered in rubber tab, and there's a speaker. And on the screen, there is if you can see it, I'm not sure, for you to hear on the phone, the earphone or the headphone. Not the headphone jack, but for you to hear when you put it to your ears. Screen is pretty nice. Okay. Here it is with the icons. As many different, the Google Play Store with everything that you can, use. They have an app on here that is Caterpillar's Toolbox. And I'm not sure why it's not opening right now. Here it is. And this has apps, and I know you can't read it from this, and I don't want to lower the light of the webcam, but I'll tell you what they are. CAT Financial Quotes, Remote Assist Monitor, Cycle Timer, Build Calculator, Smart Tools, Invoice Maker, Power On-Site, Sinometer, Bubble Level, Handyman Calculator. So kind of a toolkit for someone who's doing construction or someone in that kind of field that Caterpillar supports. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same. Okay, the specs, etc., are in the review. It comes with a case that's around it that's built in, and it says that it's supposed to be pretty tough. I can honestly tell you that I dropped it purposely a few times from about 6 feet. I took the risk and picked it up no problem. I keep it in my back pocket, which I never do with any of my phones, but I wanted to see if it was durable enough, and it is. So if you work in a construction site, if you work in any type of business where it's rough and tough, where your phone might fall, where you need it for various, in that type of environment, great phone. Volume is good. People never had a problem with people hearing me. Rings loud. You have the option of, as you can see in this corner there, raise and lower volume, vibrate. When you use the keypad to text or anything, the feedback is fantastic. I'm not going to go into all those little details of software because it has all the basic things. It has all the Bluetooth and everything else that all works amazingly well. I've used it a lot as my business phone since I got it. It's definitely a durable phone. Even the corners of the case are, they're kind of ribbed and they have extra protection for when if it falls and hits a corner, which phones tend to do. And it's not a feature-packed phone. Its purpose is not, your fancy iPhone, your fancy, even your Samsung. This is a rough and tough guy's phone. The camera on it is nowhere near the best, nowhere near an iPhone, but it's good enough if you had to take a picture of something, or if you had to do zoom or something on it. But it's not. That's not its intended purpose. This again is a guy who's, you jump in your car, you throw it on the seat, it falls on the floor. You need a phone that's going to be tough enough to go through tough environments. Oh, I have to tell you about its waterproof feature, because one day I was in my bathroom, doing something, and I put this at the side of the sink. It fell into the sink. My son came in, and he didn't see it, turned it on, washed his hands completely. And kids take a little while to wash their hands. And then it clicked to me that the phone was in the sink. It got completely soaked. I took it out the sink. I dried it off, continued using it. That's what it's built for. If it falls in the snow, I don't think you're going to have a problem. Falls in a bucket of water while you're on a construction site, I don't think you're going to have a problem. Not the perfect phone in terms of being feature packed, but is it tough? Yes, it's Caterpillar tough. There's your cameras, your lens in the back, on the front, and I can tell you and I tested on things like Marco Polo. I tested on Marco Polo with my iPhone versus this, and the video on this was no comparison to the iPhone. But again, that's not what this is for. This is for the rough and tough guy, or the person who uses a phone and is always breaking their phone because of how some phones are so fragile. This is not a fragile phone. Okay, I've been using this as my business phone. I will continue to use this for my business phone. So in terms of what Caterpillar set out to do, I give them a 2 thumbs up, 1, 2, and they're well done.